Kingpin led his crew into the restroom, ready to teach the newcomer a lesson. But he had no idea that this time, he was picking a fight with the wrong person.
You got to the count of 5.
Kingpin laughed upon hearing this. Even when death was staring him in the face, the guy still had the guts to talk back. But just as he moved to strike, his underlings, seeing the situation unfold, rushed in, weapons in hand. Unfortunately, they were no match for the man. With a single move, he knocked each of them out, one by one. In less than half a minute, they were all lying on the ground, defeated. After the fight, the man turned and walked out, calm and composed. From that moment on, he became a legend. In prison, no one dared to mess with him. Once he got out of prison, the man found a place to stay and soon made his way to a nearby underground fighting ring. In this place, winning a match would earn you a huge cash prize, but losing could have disastrous consequences. The man stood quietly at the sidelines, observing. The next match was about to begin. It was a showdown between a cowboy, one of Kingpin's subordinates, and a 300-pound behemoth. Kingpin, known as Crewcut, was visibly nervous. The behemoth was a star in the underground fight scene, unbeaten so far. And his boss, James, was no small-time player, he was a local mafia boss. Before the fight started, Crewcut advised the cowboy to use his smaller size to his advantage. He told him to rely on speed and agility to outmaneuver the giant. The cowboy, full of confidence, agreed. But once the fight began, he quickly realized things weren't going as planned. The behemoth quickly pinned him down and unleashed a flurry of devastating blows. The cowboy was knocked out cold in no time. Seeing this, Crewcut immediately called off the fight and reluctantly handed James a thick stack of cash. Frustrated, Crewcut returned to his car. He hadn't even had a sip of his baijiu when the man suddenly appeared in the back seat. Panicked, Crewcut reached for his gun, but the man calmly told him he wasn't there to start trouble. He only wanted to be Crewcut's fighter, and he was ready to take on the behemoth. Crewcut couldn't help but laugh. He had no idea who this guy was. Why would he invest money in someone he didn't know? Besides, the behemoth didn't fight unknowns. There was no way he'd help this stranger. But the man, unfazed, pulled out a wad of cash from his bag and told Crewcut to arrange a match. He would prove himself, and if he won, they'd split the earnings 60-40. Crewcut quickly calculated the odds and realized that he wouldn't lose much, so he decided to take a chance and agreed to bring the man to the ring.